Right away, police start asking the big question. Was this a burglary gone wrong, or was Missy specifically targeted?
Okay, but if this was a burglary, why wouldn't they just run the second she walked in? Like, wouldn't they want to avoid being caught?
Exactly. Okay, friends, let's talk about one of the most baffling, frustrating, and straight up eerie unsolved cases out there: the murder of Missy Bevers. This case has it all: a mysterious suspect in SWAT gear, creepy surveillance footage, tons of speculation, and way too many unanswered questions. So let's dive in. It's April 18th, 2016, and Missy Bevers, a 45-year-old fitness instructor, is up before the sun, ready to teach her Camp Gladiator class at Creekside Church of Christ in Midlothian, Texas. This was nothing new for her. She'd done it countless times before. At 4:16 a.m., she pulls into the parking lot, parks under the awning, and starts unloading her gear, completely unaware that someone was already inside.
Wait, so they were just like waiting in there? That's so creepy. Do we know how long they were inside before she arrived?
Well, they were first seen on the church's motion-activated security cameras at 3:50 a.m., so about 25 minutes before Missy walked in. Fast forward to 5 a.m. Her campers show up, ready to sweat it out. But instead of Missy waiting for them with a warm-up routine, they find her collapsed in the hallway, surrounded by shattered glass, blood, and scattered tools. By 5:10 a.m., first responders are on scene, but it's too late. Missy is dead.
It's so wild that her campers were the ones to find her. I honestly can't even imagine walking in on something like that first thing in the morning.
Me neither.
No, awful.
So the church had motion activated security cameras inside, and what they captured, haha, absolutely haunting. At 3:50 a.m., the cameras pick up a mysterious figure inside the church.
Yeah, I've seen this footage and it's honestly one of the creepiest things I have ever watched. The way they just casually walk around like they belong there is chilling.
Exactly. This person isn't just sneaking around. They're slowly wandering through the hallways, breaking glass, opening doors, poking around in the kitchen. They're dressed head to toe in SWAT style tactical gear. Like, we're talking helmet, gloves, BDU style pants, a vest with police on it, the full setup.
It really makes you wonder if this was like meant to be intimidating or if they were trying to blend in. Like, oh yeah, nothing to see here, just a cop checking the place out or whatever in case like somebody drove by.
Good question.
Yeah.
But then the footage cuts off because the cameras only activate when they detect motion. So once Missy walks out of frame, we have no idea what happens next.
And that just makes it so much worse. We literally watch her walk toward her killer and then nothing, no evidence or proof of what actually happened.
Right away, police start asking the big question. Was this a burglary gone wrong, or was Missy specifically targeted?
Okay, but if this was a burglary, why wouldn't they just run the second she walked in? Like, wouldn't they want to avoid being caught?
Exactly. And here's the thing: nothing was stolen. Her wallet was still in her truck. Her gun was left behind, and the suspect didn't seem to be in a hurry to grab anything valuable.
Yeah, that's a huge red flag. Because if it was a burglary, you'd think they'd be grabbing cash, electronics, literally anything worth money.
Oh, yeah. And to make things even more frustrating, the church's exterior security cameras weren't working. So there's zero footage of anyone arriving, leaving, or any vehicles near the building. And, now when a woman is murdered, who's the first person people look at? The husband.
Of course. I mean, that's always where investigations start.
So Missy's husband, Brandon Bevers, was 9 hours away on a fishing trip in Biloxi, Mississippi when she was killed. His alibi checked out immediately, but that didn't stop the internet from coming for him. People even harassed their 15-year-old daughter online, blaming him for the murder.
That is so messed up. Imagine losing your mom in such a brutal way at 15 years old and then having people harass you online.
Fast forward to 2021, and police still insist this case isn't cold. They've received over 3,000 tips, traveled across Texas and beyond, and even brought in a retired federal agent to re-examine everything. Still, no arrests, no named suspect, no confirmed motive. There's still so many things we don't know about this case. If it was a burglary, why did the suspect not take anything? If this was random, why did the suspect show up in full tactical gear? If Missy was targeted, who had the motive? Even Missy's husband believes she knew her killer. In an interview, he straight up said, "Whoever this person was knew my wife and had a motive."
Yeah, I completely agree. This feels way too personal to be random.
Someone out there knows what happened. And this is just the summarized version of Missy's case. If you want more details, listen to the full episode on our podcast feed.
The details of this case are so bizarre and heartbreaking.
Seriously, the more you dig into this one, the more unsettling it gets. Between the chilling security footage, the suspect in tactical gear, and the lingering questions about Missy's personal life, there's just so much to unpack.
And after all these years, we still don't have answers.
If you have any thoughts, theories, or just want to discuss the case, come chat with us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a review if you want to hear more cases like this.
And if you have any information on Missy's case, even if it seems small, call Crime Stoppers of Ellis County at 972 937 7297 or Midlothian PD at 972 775 7634.
We'll be back next time with another weird true crime story.
Until next time, stay safe
And make good choices.
Bye.
Bye.